Hi guys, so let me just start off by introducing myself. I'm Tom Nutter. I've been selling on Amazon now since 2015, mainly in the US. I do have a small Amazon account in the UK, but our primary business is in the US. This year we're on target for 1.7 million USD. So this isn't a video for me to try and brag. There's obviously a lot of sellers that are much bigger than I am. Um, I am in the top 1% in the world, but I am just in that top 1%. There's many sellers that are much bigger than me, but I do know uh, some things about Amazon, and I'm sure that'll come in useful to other people. So this is where we are. Now, there's two reasons that I decided to make this channel. And the first reason is there's so much bad information going around inside the Facebook groups. So, for example, I've had people contact me in the last 12 months, 6 months, just saying, been honest with me and opened up about their business. And they're doing like, some of them are doing like 20,000 for the year in revenue, which it isn't bad. So they're doing 20,000 in a year in revenue, but they've actually admitted that they're in debt because of it. They've actually lost money on Amazon. Yet when I go into the Facebook groups occasionally, I do see people in there asking genuine questions, and the people replying to these genuine questions are sometimes the same people who have contacted me and been open and honest about how bad they're doing on Amazon, and it just felt like they're putting down other Amazon sellers. Um, Also, just giving real bad advice when they've not been through that experience themselves. So that was the one reason that I decided to start this channel, and the second one is because my mum, my dad, my wife, they're just sick of hearing about Amazon. So yeah, I just thought if I make this channel, put it out there, it allows me to get everything off my chest around Amazon. Um, and it also saves my wife and my parents from listening to me and just being absolutely sick of listening to something that they're not interested in. And I think for a lot of Amazon sellers, when you get into Amazon, it becomes almost addictive. Um, and no one else really gets that unless you're in this world. So, yeah, so the idea is start this channel. Hopefully, people get some value from it. If people want to ask me any questions, that's great. If I don't know the answer, I won't give you a bad answer. I'll just tell you, I'll be honest that I don't know it. I don't know everything. I'm here to learn as well. So hopefully we can build a community where, for example, you ask me a question, I don't know the answer. Maybe we can get someone who's higher level to come and answer them questions for us. Like I say, I want to learn as well. And yeah, just give my wife's ears a rest. And if you're watching this video, you're obviously interested in Amazon, so it just makes perfect sense. I think everybody wins. Um, Now, I'm not here to sell any courses. I probably will put some affiliate links down in descriptions and stuff like that. Um, but yeah, this is just going to be an account verification. I've seen so many people recently getting caught out by lying about their numbers. So, for example, I won't name names right now. It's first video, so I don't want to cause too many enemies. But yeah, like for example, the dots being in different places, how Amazon display the currency on their platform, and also yeah, just people lying, people who aren't really involved in Amazon itself, yet they're doing turnkey businesses, and there is no secret sauce. It is just hard work and having good systems in place. So if we can bring them two together, if you're dedicated and you put the right systems in place, you will succeed. It's that simple. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to minimize myself and I'm just going to show you my Amazon account. So as you can see here, today is the 15th of December 2020. Okay, and this is for my US account. Now I've actually blurred out my company name just above here, as you can see, where it's blurred. I've done that using this here called Blur It Out. Okay, so I've hidden my company name. Obviously, if anyone ever asks me any questions that I'm not comfortable about opening up about, then I will just blatantly say no. It's that simple. So here's my Amazon account now. And as you can see today, we've had 14 sales, 699 in total revenue sales, and the average order price has been $49.99. Now, let me just close this down. So as you can see, yesterday was 5,900, the day before was 6,600, and the same day last year was 3,402. Now, I'd imagine we'll be up near the 6,000 mark again today. So we've almost doubled on last year's, the same day for last year. Okay, so and just to show you again, this is now 5 a.m. in the US, and it's actually 2:41 where I am, which is in Portugal. So yeah, so as you can see there, now I'm just going to change this to show you my last 2 years. So if I go to December the 15th, 2018 to today's date, as you can see there, we've done 2.832 million. We've sold 97,000 units at an average cost of 30.46. Now, I'm just going to change that again to year to date. And as you can see, we've gone down to 1.6 million and 55,000 units. So one interesting thing there that I've just spotted is the average sales order compared over the last 2 years to the last year to this year to date. There's a difference of 1 cent. So yeah, so basically that's my account. That's my US account. I also have a UK account, which we started in May or June this year. So just give you a bit of background on this business on the US side first. So we invested initially about 8,000 USD. And year one we did 16,000 in revenue, and that was about six months in revenue. The following year we did 64,000, and then from 64 we went up to about 350,000, and then 350 then became roughly a million, and then this year we're going to do 1.7 million. So that's the growth in my business over the last 5 years or so. Now in the UK, we have just launched a new business over there. In the US, it is mainly private label, but in the UK, we are wholesale buy box. So what we're doing there is we have just put in an investment of 5,000 GBP. We have put a small team together. So we got a bookkeeper from the Philippines. I think we pay her about £2.50 a week. That is literally for 10 minutes work, like an hour, whatever. Yeah. So it's because, like I say, it's a new company. So there's not a lot of bookkeeping to do. So what we've done is we've employed a bookkeeper from the Philippines, and then we have also brought in my nephew. So my nephew is now running the systems. We've just given him the system to follow. Now he's running that system using the buy box model, the wholesale version, in the UK, and we've done revenue of about £16,500 this year. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pause this, and then I'm just going to change it to my UK account, blur out my UK company name, and then I will restart the video. Okay, so we're now back. Now this is my UK account. So as you can see today, 15th of December, the time is, okay, so today we've made 10 sales. And yesterday was 288 with 20 sales, and so on. So I'm just going to put this to year to date and show you the growth in the business. So there, we opened the account in May. We got into business in June, We put 5,000 in. We didn't spend the full 5,000. We just sat £5,000 into a company bank account and gave the systems to my nephew. So my nephew has now been running these systems, selecting products based on the criteria that I give him, and then he just uploads them to Amazon, and we make smaller profit. But for example, when I'm buying for my US company, one of my products goes on a 40-foot container, and the investment is around $40,000. And I have to order 1,220 units for that particular product. So with this version that we've just began, this one we put the 5,000 in, but we can order, like a lot of websites will have like a minimum order of £100 to get free shipping. So we might place an order of 5 units at £20 per unit, and we send them in directly to FBA. So that's what we started to do. Now, June, you can see there we did 293. In July was 1,777. August 2006, a slight dip here to 2,000, back to 2,4, 3,5, and then 3,664. Now, when I had a call with my nephew who lives in the UK the other day, I was explaining to him that this is a very similar pattern to my US business. Now, if you remember, I said we did 16,000 in year one, and that was about 6 to 8 months of business. So here we are now. Yeah. And we're at 16,000 and a half. So this year we have 2 weeks left till the end of the year. We should finish on about 17 and a half, 18,000, I would like to think. Now, when I'm explaining to my nephew, that's only half a year. So in theory, just by doing what we are currently doing now and not adding any new products, just being repetitive, we will see that next year we should be at 34,000 when this goes to 17, double that for the first half of the year. So we should be at about 34,000 just by maintaining our current level. Now, if we can add some more products to that, then we will see an increase, obviously. So if you remember my numbers from the US, I actually said we did 16,000, then 64,000. So next year, I've already set the target for 64,000. And if we hit that number, then it'll become exciting, because then we know we can try and hit the 350. We know it's possible. Now, there are people that have scaled up much quicker than this, who have got big businesses. That's just not how it's worked for us. It's me and my brother who are business partners. But my brother was an airport transfer. I was an airport transfer, driving a taxi. Before that, I was bricklaying. So for me to make the transition into this, it was a big step. So I'm assuming that the people who literally start this business and go from 0 to 10 million in a week, one, they're probably lying. Two, if they have done it, they'll have a large investment, initial investment. And three, they could be very tech savvy and have all kinds of magic tricks that even I don't know about. So I'm just giving you the normal way, the hard work, good systems, and eventually it'll pay off. So so this is my account verification, just to show you that these numbers are real. Again, I'll just do the month to date. This is our biggest month so far, I think. So 3,664. So this is on the UK account. There's my numbers. Hopefully, we can all learn from this journey. And if you have any questions, just post them into the comments, and I'll take note and I'll make a video on them replying. If I don't know the answer, I'm not going to make one up. I'll be honest and just say I don't want to. I don't know the answer. I don't want to give you bad advice. So here we are. Hopefully this does well and everyone enjoys it. So if you have any questions, in fact, I'll also leave an email address in my about section on the channel. So if anyone does want to contact me, just send your questions, reach out, whatever you want to do, and I'll get back to you. So cheers for listening. Bye.